Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are here. Well, we've always been here. But now, preseason's over and done with. We trimmed some of the fat. And now we're bringing in the big guns. And maybe some of the less impressive guns that are part of the Scrim season. But hey, we're here, Scrim season 2. I am the Viper Sniper, your play-by-play commentator, DukeCummings, and right beside of me is l'artiste, my good friend Pickford, just across the border of French Canada. Color commentator, hola, Pickford.
Hola, Duke. It is time for some thick meat on Friday night. You got Duke, you got Pickford. We're closing it out. Teams are now going to finish off their first week, 1/8 of the entire event. Is someone going to snap up on SpaceX, or are they going to continue dominating? Because you tell you what, it's SpaceX and it's everybody else. Everybody else is very, very close. We got some teams we didn't expect to be up this high. Some teams we did expect to be up there, not there. This Friday night is going to be very, very important as we finish off this first week. Because as you know, it's only 8 weeks long, and we're already going to be 1/8 of the way done, sir.
1/8 of the way already?
That's right.
I cannot wait.
Just a tip.
I cannot wait for the next vacation. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love spending time with you, Pickford. I love spending time with you.
You're so hurtful. My
No. You just wait. Tomorrow, a lovely little Valentine's Day. Anyway, let's get to some of these statistics. Wednesday's results. As you were talking about, SpaceX just running away with it so far in 2 events. Finishing in first last Wednesday. You want to talk about that there, Pickford?
SpaceX dominating, winning both Monday and Wednesday. But look at these other teams. Look at Unzipped XL, a team we normally don't see up there on top, doing very, very well on a Wednesday. And then also this OUTcast Bravo team, this brand new team run by Chibi Toto, formerly of BDE, has been, I think, if I'm not mistaken, top 10 to both Monday and Wednesday. You remember season 1, Duke, how OUTcast Bravo went? Not too hot. So they've already got themselves 2 great Scrim finishes, plus some new teams. This Quack Fu doing very, very well. And Tequila Shots, this team, formerly an OUTcast Bravo team, run by Broda, didn't really feel that he got along too well with Jay White, took those players away, and now he's got his team overall in second place.
Seems that
here we go.
Not too many people were getting along with Jay White anyway. Anyway, standings, as you were saying, SpaceX, OUTcast Bravo there, you were talking about Chibi Toto. We'll talk about her a little bit later. But yeah, continue on, Pickford.
If you see Duke, it is all about SpaceX winning 2 matches in a row. They've already got themselves a huge lead. But look after that. Tequila Shots with 36, but only 4 points behind them. The team run by Dodger Thirst for points, only 4 in third place, just for fun. Another team right behind them, Forsaken Gaming, formerly the Woo, formerly Weed Smokers, whatever, the 420, whatever their team name was, right behind them. OUTcast Bravo, like I said, right there. Unzipped XL, that OUTcast Elvin 8th, Metaphor, and Quack Fu. A lot of teams we're seeing is in the second half. A lot of teams we've seen have had a little bit of a slow start. I expect to see a lot of these teams. We're going to see like 10 HP as it rotates over. We're going to see a lot of these, or we're going to see 10 HP, Misfire. A lot of teams you don't see up here try to push into that top 10.
Here we are. We have a list of the Cherry Topper Poppers. Not the Cherry Topper Popper, just a friendly little a competition amongst lesser-known Cherry Topper Poppers. Drago leading the way.
Drago, and then although Trick is right there, not only do you see Drago, you see pretty much the entire SpaceX team in that top 10. It's no coincidence that SpaceX is in first place, winning 2 scrims, where they have all 4 of their starters in the top 10. And you see there's no other team has at least another player in there. I think that is why you're seeing SpaceX dominate early. They not only are they killing, but everybody on the team is contributing. It's not just one person. That was always been kind of the linchpin in Forsaken Gaming, that it's all Trick and then everybody else. You've got to have that kill power throughout the squad if you want to be successful.
And Brownie in the top 10. What a surprise. Here we have our killer streakers. Giuliani leading the way with 6, and because they had 21 kills in that 6-game kill streak, they lead the way. But everybody else, as you see on this list, the asterisk represents an active streak. So Chili, are we going to see Chili extend the streak to 7 tonight, Pickford?
It could be. There's so many. I think somebody is going to obviously keep this extending. What I like about this is it can go and it can stop, then restart and stop. We're going to see the same person be first, second, third, fourth by the end of the season if the way this works. I want to see when it gets double digits. That's what I'm going to be impressed. I think right now people are just getting used to it. I think these numbers right now are going to be paltry compared to what we're going to see by the end of the season. I'm looking for 15 to 20 by the time we're done.
And again, Giuliani's streak has ended. It ended after the first 6 games. So we'll see if he can start things back up. Now we have our little spud muffins here. The potatoes. I think some of these other cats will say. The great state of New Hampshire, very well represented here by Horsepower. Thank you very much. I picked them to win it, so I'm very proud of this selection. But also, you see, we were talking about Chibi there with a 6-game streak.
You got herself on there. I tell you what, this is the kind of event where as it goes on longer and longer, that pressure builds up. You just want to get a kill. You start maybe bribing your teammates. Just get them low so I can get the kill, so I can get off the stinking spud muffin list. Yeah, this is obviously, you get a good prize, but is it really something you really want to win? I don't know.
And again, this is an active streak here. Horsepower, Hendricks, and Vincent all tied here with 7, but I wonder if Chibi will try to leapfrog him here. Pickford, you had to select. You decided. You selected 3 teams that you wanted to talk about today, so I'm gonna let you run away with it.
Well, if you look at SpaceX, look at the KD, and I want everyone to focus on. They're going to talk about 3 teams and how their KD is affecting how they're performing. SpaceX is each person is over 2 kills. Obviously, it's pretty obvious. You're killing twice as many as you are. But when it comes to scrims, you want to get to 1. That is the gold line. Anything above 1 is cake. If you get to 2, you're probably the wrong scrims. If you're getting over 3, you're a tier 1 player. And you look at Drago with 3.88, just decimating this lobby. But no one is not doing their job. Giuliani, Legato, and Giuliani. You saw that if you watch season 1, you see teams that have guys with really, really high KDs, but then 2 or 3 guys. Probably maybe one of the issues that affected OUTcast Alpha. But then we go over to Tequila Shots and look at their KD. Almost half of what SpaceX is. How can that be? This is 2 different styles of gameplay. One is going aggressive, trying to get kills, worrying about placement second, and this is Tequila Shots is worried about placement first and kills second. They're first and second place. They're both doing very well. It's just 2 ways to cook the same egg, and we see now that Tequila Shots is with almost half of those kills. One isn't even really at the most basic level. Razik needs to get to 1, but they're all doing at least minimum. Broda, Exotic, and Tryhard, but no one is really dominating the kill feed. And then we're gonna see and we see that these guys they only have 3 wins overall. 1.4, 1.8, 1.6, all of them very close, and of course that 0.9. This is what we saw out of OUTcast Alpha in season 1 when they were trying to come up. And then it's just for one team is doing pretty much a high focus on that placement, making sure you're getting top 5 every match, making sure, because you're not going to have those kill points if you finish 7th or 8th or 9th to kind of push you up. You have to get 5th, and if you're only getting 1 or 2 kills.
As we take a look here at our fantasy,
this is like beating it. This is like this, more the same.
I don't need to hear it. I have all the faith in the world that Eat Dookie and Nut are gonna wake up It's just they're waiting for the right time to strike. But I also have to wonder, like, why is it they're struggling so bad? Dodger is the team captain on this team. You know, I've heard nothing but great things from other people that aren't so bright about how great Dodger is, and I'm not seeing a great team leader here. I'm putting the blame fully on his shoulders.
Just like Brownie in season 1 led your team to second place. Looks like Dodgers are the same thing with this all-star team, leading you into second place.
It is terrible, just absolutely terrible.
So, Duke, did I tell you about this huge sale going on for Valentine's Day?
I'm afraid you haven't, no.
So I was like, what am I going to get my wife for Valentine's Day? She already has everything. You know what she doesn't have? Gamer gear. And HyperX is having a huge Valentine's Day sale. 40% off, up to 40% off a ton of gear. I mean, I don't care if you're a first day gamer or you're a professional streamer. We're talking everything from those high-level professional microphones and mixers and headphones all the way down to someone who's just starting out from day one and everything in between. You're going to see, if you look at the chat, the link is going to be spammed throughout the night. Hit that up. You get up to 40% off all sorts of gear. I mean, we have price points
you're telling me
$50 all the way to $300.
40% off?
Price point can be met depending on what, but you know what you get? You get 40% off every single product. You can't go wrong.
40% off. I don't even give my significant other 40% of my attention.
Shit. 40% of my attention is 100% more than I give. I don't even know if my wife's even here today. I haven't seen her all day. I don't even know if she's alive. But I know you're alive, Duke, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I'm still here.
So I'll tell you what, if it's getting close, you can get themselves, you know what I like to do? Wait till the last second, and then just send them print off the receipt, the Valentine's card, put it in there, say it'll get here when it gets here, and you're all set.
Well, for some reason, this wonderful game that we call Player Unknown's Battlegrounds keeps kicking me out of the room. So,
why these jerks? Well, Brody, I'm sure you're listening. If you are listening, don't. He knows not to start it until you're in there. I want to see though, Duke, as we're getting some. We got a lot of the same teams in here, but Quack Fu, who did very well, I think is in, if I'm not mistaken, in 10th place overall. Missed the first event totally. So, but are they going to be in here now from this point forward? We got a team Lonely in spot 24. Haven't seen those guys before. That's going to be their first time in here. And then we see in spot 18, Hyperion. We've not seen those guys in here. We've seen them play, but not in this season. So we got some new teams, plus, of course, the original teams that we've seen so many times. And of course, in case you haven't seen it, Duke, Misfire Hades decided to leave Misfire and start their own team called Autobots. So they'll be in slot 4 tonight. That is a team led by a former Vulcan, but now it's got Cybase, Slayer, Fatboy, Rain, and Vulcan all left to join their own team called Autobots, and we'll see how that works out for them today.
Pickford, are you telling me there's trouble in Misfire Paradise?
No, they left. They won. They felt that there was that they could do better on their own. But if that's what they believe, you can't really argue that point. You know, it's two different opinions. But you know, there's no hard feelings for those guys. They went out their way, and we're gonna do our thing. We still have Misfire Ares and Misfire Zeus in here. We're still going forward. We got guys trying out. We're moving forward with what we think is best. We're just gonna have to. Good luck to those guys, and hopefully they are as successful as they possibly can be.
That's very anticlimactic. I was hoping for something juicy there.
Well, they were just like, "Hey, we want to do our own thing," and I was like, "How can you argue that? You can't. You know, it's not like, they just they think they can be more successful on their own." I mean, obviously, I don't agree with them, but you can't. What do you do? This isn't the military.
They don't have a contract with Misfire.
Nope. Everybody's on a handshake contract. You're there as long as you want to be there. If you don't want to be there, then don't. You can go whenever you want.
That's awfully nice of you, Pickford. And it's the first time hearing of this, so I hope all is well.
Me too. But I mean, I'm sure they're gonna
I have much love for Fat Boy. He knows that. Everybody else should know that. I'm a big fan of his bar and restaurant. One of the best, if not the absolute best bar and restaurant you will find this side of the Mississippi, whichever side you're on.
On both sides.
Exactly. Well, we got so do we have any special guest appearances, maybe some interviews lined up for later on today, Pickford?
Well, we have it is Friday, so we have C-Dub after match 2 and Chibi after match 3. We can talk to Chibi about how they got so successful. I mean, this Bravo team is really, I mean, they brought in some unzipped players. That's why there's only one unzipped team now. They used to be unzipped and unzipped XL. Now there's just unzipped XL because they kind of grabbed some of their players, some BDE players, and decided to play under the OUTcast banner. So we'll see how that's going. Of course, we always have our we'll talk to C-Dub. Now we're just talking to him pretty much about the behind the scenes stuff, and then of course, the first stuff is whatever you want to do, sir.
Well, I don't know what we'll do. I guess we'll just wing it as we always do. I hear that PP feels bad for your wife. I don't know why. She's got quite the stud for a husband. Pickford, I mean, I'm sitting here right next to you. I can't take my eyes off of you like that Frankie Valli song.
I just saw where. If you go down to where's that team? If you go and you look at Pete, you look at his new avatar. What a handsome young man he is! I tell you what.
Something tells me that's not right. That cannot be right.
He looks like he's about what 5'10", weighs about $110. Very very muscular. Look, his neck is I'd say about what 20 inches long.
What team is he on? Let me get a good look.
He is on Forsaken Gaming. He is down in slot 15 on the right. He's got his little safety mask on. It looks very good. Got his earbuds in. Looks like he's in an airplane, maybe flying somewhere. Or oh no, he's on a bus. No, never mind. He's on a bus because he has the pull thing to stop, like the subway. Look at his luxurious head, looking so handsome.
I'm not impressed.
He looks like quite the twink.
I bet there. I wonder if there's any reason as to why he's wearing that mask other than.
I don't know.
Maybe he's trying to protect everybody's eyes rather than.
Yeah, that's a handsome guy. And I wasn't even gonna say anything, but of course, he had a pipe up. So when I saw that picture, I was like, "That look how and his hair is like so like long. It's just that jaunty little pushover."
What is he sitting in? What is that?
I think it's either a bus or it's a bus. I think it's a bus.
It's a bus.
Up to his left, you see that yellow cord. You pull that, and that tells the bus driver. It sets off an alarm. The bus driver tells you to stop because you're ready to get off.
Oh yeah. I tell you
what. A little selfie action on the bus.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of headphones are those? Are those HyperX? Because if they're not, we're not talking about them anymore. This is only HyperX.
Probably not.
This is only HyperX.
He probably stole. We probably robbed him from an old lady.
Yeah, everybody go check out FGX Peep Team 15. Take a look at that picture. Give me a. I want to see a bunch of thumbs downs in the chat. That's what I want to see.
I want a 1 through 10 on that look.
Yeah. Wait. Which side is good and which side is bad?
10 is the best. He's a 10 out of 10. 1 is terrible.
Because I would think that 1, your first place.
Yeah, but like when you say somebody's a 10, like when someone says someone's a 10, what do you think? You think they're hot? They say they're a 1. You don't think that they're very attractive.
Oh! I thought we were scoring this like golf.
Could be. I mean, however you feel like is best. And here we go. We're getting ready to get started. So, again, I'm very
fantastic. I'm tired of giving. I'm tired of giving PP airtime. I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of talking about this This animal. And if he was an animal, he'd be like a penguin, very docile.
Yeah. So Duke, I'm going through the videos. I've been trying to track these drop spots. Let's see if these teams are going to drop the same place. I know that there's already some rumors that some teams have been calling each other out, saying you're in our drop spot, we're coming after you. Let's see if that's just pre-game trash talk, or if that's legit. Like telling you to stay out of our area. We saw before with Forsaken Gaming and OUTcast Zeus or Misfire Zeus dropping in Yasnaya, but every match they've done, they've kind of like separated and allowed each other to kind of loop that area without pushing them. We know that is THP going to still be in that area around military? Is Metaphor going to go to military? Is Aurora going to go to Primorse? Autobots, are they going to go to Quarry? OUTcast Bravo, are they going to go to Milta? Oracle, are they going to go to Nova? We'll see. But I'll tell you, it's also going to be a little harder because we have this south to north push. It is a West Coast play pass, so it's going to be very hard to get over to Milta, Lipovka, Kamishki, Mansions, if that's where you want to go.
Where would you want to go, Pickford?
Well, we got to be careful.
Hey, Pickford, it's the day before Valentine's Day. 2 days before Valentine's Day. You pick where you want to go. I'm going to take you. It's on me.
I want to go to those little compounds. If you go up on Stalbert Mountain, on the East Coast, there's these little house compounds. It's very romantic up there. I'd like to have an instant with you.
Fantastic. That's where we're going.
Up on the East Coast of Stalbert Mountain. All right. A lot of teams jumping out now. I know that Ghost Me Elite likes to spot lane north of Quarry. In the area right there, Metaphor looks like they're going to go to military where they normally go to. Is Oracle, they're going to push all the way to Novo. Oh, it looks like Aurora, one of your favorite teams, is going to drop in their normal spot. But Metaphor Bravo, normally they're going to go to Zarki, but obviously they feel that they're not going to go there this time. They're going to go down with Aurora down in Primorse, so that's going to be a battle right off the bat. Autobots going to their normal spot in Quarry too, so they're keeping the same kind of gameplay going.
Aurora already getting into a little bit of a battle here. It sounds like some shots were popping off between Metaphor Bravo? Metaphor.
It's Metaphor Bravo. I think it's Metaphor Bravo, yeah. Metaphor Bravo and
Aurora!
And Aurora. Where Metaphor, the normal Metaphor, the hunkies of Metaphor are going to go over to military with God, Scarface, and those guys.
Well, we do have another battle here, Team Pleasant.
Well, the Team 23 was going with Team 10 and Team 23 getting into it.
Who came up with this name?
Team Pleasant. I don't know. But that's a new team we haven't seen it before. Or at least in this
Pumpkin October. Firing some shots into this wallpaper. Seems like he's not a fan of it, and he's actually the only one that's left standing on this team. He's gonna loot up as looks like Broda of Tequila Shots starting to move in on him, and it looks like he's going after him. But Pumpkin October takes him out, finishes him off. Razik and Juice Trooney trying to go after him here. Razik going down, now trying to take down Pumpkin October. Pumpkin October takes down Razik, and the second place team may have met their match. No, Juice Trooney barely gets out of there alive. But not without some damage being done here at the hands of Pumpkin October.
And Juice Trudy coming in here. Trudy of FBO. He did play with them on Monday or Wednesday. Trudy we've seen Duke a million times. Great player. And he almost ran into a buzzsaw that is this Pumpkin October. Wow.
Pumpkin October.
So we're going to have to watch these rest of his matches and see if Pumpkin October has any more. If that's just a small taste of what this person can do.
Let's go to some more action here, Pickford. Looks like Luigi Mario took out one of the members here of OUTcast Bravo.
Oh, they're up there north of
taking out Chibi, and it looks like Chibi's Spud Muffin streak will continue here to 7 games.
Looks like it will, so you are right. We'll have to ask her about that after in between matches 3 and 4, how she feels that pressure yet. Again, the record is, I think, 32 matches, so it's still very, very far from getting that record.
Wait, the record of no kills? And
a record of no kills in consecutive matches is 32.
Who was that held by?
By the Madman. Formerly of OUTcast.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
I didn't say that. I just said he has the record.
I know you didn't say that. I said I could see it. Oh, now it looks like Crispy here ends up getting taken down as well. I believe Crispy had a kill streak going into this match, and it looks like that's going to come to an end.
And Crispy, I think, is top 10 overall on the frag list so far. So Crispy, it was when teams kind of drop in this open area without a compound, what happens is whoever gets those guns first is going to be successful. Now, Goose, all by themselves, trying to swim away. They only had 3 players, it looks like, from the start. So they didn't start out with...
Yeah, it looks like OUTcast Bravo's strategy is probably just to survive at this point. Goose looks like Goose is just going to take a swim for the rest of this match. Probably build up some stamina.
But with that said, I mean, this is a team that is currently in 6th place overall after 2 events. So they it's not like a team that can take some time off. They have to continue to be successful to stay there. If you're just trying to survive, you're going to start falling down those that scoring level.
Looks like we have a little bit of
oh geez, yes.
Forsaken Gaming. Trick must have seen the standings on the Cherry Topper Poppers, wasn't so happy, and ends up taking out Junie of SpaceX. And now Hulk is going to take a look over there to see where the hell Trick is at, wants a little piece of him. But I'd be very careful. Trick, incredible shot he is.
He is. I mean, and this is what I'd love to see. Are we going to see a Forsaken Gaming SpaceX battle in the first 7 minutes? Because if this gets popping off and one of these teams gets knocked out, that's obviously going to have a huge effect on these scores.
Now Hulk throws some shots over at Trick as Trick directs his attention over at Drago and misses pretty much all those shots. Terrible. This is a battle between 2 top 10 teams. Number 1 here, SpaceX, having already lost one of their members, Junie, who finished in
fifth.
I believe Junie was a
top five
all-star last year, right?
Yeah, top 4. You are right. So top 4 finisher in the Cherry Topper Popper last year. So Junie currently, I mean, right now we have Forsaken Gaming in 5th overall, SpaceX in 1st place. Junie now in 6th place right now in the Cherry Topper Popper, with obviously Trick in 2nd, Drago in 1st, Giuliani in 3rd, and Legato in 4th. Hulk not currently on is, I guess maybe he's as one of the subs, currently not on the top 20 for kills so far.
Let's see. Thirsty for Points is getting in on some action here. Dodger leading my fantasy team to a last place finish. I'm sure he's very proud to lead my team.
This is this lonely team we haven't seen yet, and it looks like a lot of the teams are coming in here.
Well, that lonely team,
not knowing what they get themselves into.
We haven't seen yet, and still haven't gotten much of a chance to see as they get sent packing.
Yeah, you don't want to run into thirsty for points right off the bat. I mean, Samson, those guys are very, very powerful. It's no joke, no coincidence that they are currently in 3rd place right now.
Do you think they're going to finish in the top 3 by the season's end, Pickford?
Yeah, I did. But I think I did pick them to come top 3. If I'm not mistaken, I think I picked them to come in 2nd overall.
Hey, you picked SpaceX to finish first, huh?
I finished SpaceX to finish first. Tasty for Peen to come in second, and I think Zeus to come in third.
Oh, no. And now taking a look at my team, the great state of New Hampshire here, in dire straits against misfire. This is just not good. Come on. Well, Iduki and Nut aren't here, so where are they at? Why are they?
And they're really the whole squad is getting beat by two of the members of Misfire.
Well, you know, they're just taking it easy. They're coasting. Okay.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. You are right. So
that's right,
Gizmo and Godzilla up on top, keeping cover, and it looks like now the Cal and Luigi. I mean, if I was sitting in New Hampshire, this would be a prime time to get on the ball and rush these guys because this would be a 4v2, and you know that's what you want to do because Cal and Luigi are nowhere near their team.
Well, just to let you know here, Pickford, Forsaken Gaming finally wiped out SpaceX.
Wow, that is obviously huge. It's only one match. Yes, it's one match out of the 4. They can come back to that, but number 1 team coming in 22nd place in the Erangel match is obviously a huge thing. Not only is it them getting yanked out, they're not going to be there in those last circles trying to get those kills, taking kills away from other teams. So it'll give another team an opportunity to get those extra points.
SpaceX walking away out of this match. Was that 1 point?
With 1 placement point. I don't think any kills beforehand. But definitely they have the 1 placement point and no kills. So yes, they came in 22nd place, only behind the NS Team 23, Team Pleasant, and of course Team 24 Lonely. And now we see that it's going to be a West Coast or East Coast map. Lots of space for people to get into. Unzipped is going to get in there. Autobots pulling in. Tequila Shots already got themselves a spot. Misfire areas got themselves. So everyone's kind of rotating in and finding themselves a situation. I know this Misfire's news team still super split looting. Now they are 12 minutes in. I think now there may be some issue or something because I don't know why these guys are so far apart this deep into the match. They need to really get together and take a compound and really get started. Otherwise, they're going to find themselves get their players knocked.
I'm curious as to what's going on with Harada and MŠF Bravo. They are still over in Primorsk.
Oh my God, you are right.
Zone is pushed in. We're getting ready to go into the second circle in the next 3 minutes or so, and nobody's moved. They have lost Luxuria and Hala.
You can do it.
And Duke, how many times have we seen this Aurora fight? These early fights where you go down there, you want to fight Aurora, you might win, you might lose, but it's always going to take you. They've already lost. MŠF Bravo's already lost 3 of their players. Finishers now just trying to get the heck out of there. Yeah. Aurora, though, to their on their side, only with Copio and Glitchy left, they lost 2 of their players. Hala, formerly the most beautiful mom from BDE, now under the name Hala. So I like to holla at ya if you don't mind, Mom. And then we have Luxuria. Those have both been killed, but Copio and Glitchy's still alive. Even though they're living in the blue right now.
Yeah, it looks like
I'll tell you what, you want to look at a very, very nice profile picture. Check out Aurora's Hala's her picture. The exact opposite of PP.
I'm sure anybody would be the exact opposite of PP.
Yeah. In regards to she is a smoke.
And now, it looks like a finisher of MŠF Bravo. He's the only one that's left standing here. We finally
got a vehicle.
And he's going to be able to get out of there. I wonder if he thinks like, oh, you know, that team over there, they don't have a vehicle, But
I love just that he's just been in the blue this long, just living in the blue. And then I wonder if Aurora's gonna hear. Can you see? I don't know if you can see them. No, he doesn't see them. If they can hear or see each other, if they just stop, turn around, and just shoot him as he drives by. That'd be nice if we could have that happen. he's looking around. He's doing a 360 while he's driving around, making sure no one's coming up behind him or anything.
We go over to this. A lot of action in the, or a lot of teams very close to one another. Southwest of prison, over near the shelter Milta area.
But not for some reason, Duke. If you go south of Milta Power, but east of Milta, there's all these little buildings like Milta Power, these little compounds. No one's really in those for some reason. I don't know why, but those are really good places to kind of camp out and to stay alive, stay safe. But look at 10 HP. They're still in the blue. They're going to come up. 10 HP loves to stay on military to the last second. They've been doing it every match so far. Let's see if they continue that mindset of just edging the zone only when inside military, though. Then once it pushes off military, then they'll push deeper into the circle.
You have Quack Fu and Brad Paisley and his country singers, very close to one another in the shelter area. Quack Fu was in shelter, but they moved out. Looks like they're tired of playing these little games, wanting to get involved.
I'll tell you what, the Quack Fu, they're both underground, chillaxing in there. So let's see if these guys end up battling it out in here. I mean, you look Quack Fu. I mean, Unzipped knows there's people here. They got themselves spread out, probably four-cornering it in this one room. I do like them not trying to hold too much area, just holding one room down, keeping each angle. But they have to keep enough distance as somebody throws critical grenades in there to kill everybody.
Looks like this hype team. Who is this? Hyperion?
Hyperion?
Hyperion? Cillian. They're starting to push this Embassy team. D3 Embassy.
Yeah. Embassy not having on the second page, kind of not having the best start on the first two matches. Still a quality team, but now looks like these two teams are really getting into it.
Marvin having a back row view here. Doing? And Killer here. Is this the same Killer that was on my fantasy team last season?
I don't know. I don't know if it's the same one, but they're going at it, and
Killer gets the finish on him.
But loses all of his all their teammates. Well, you want to talk about like a battle that costs. I mean, a 4v4 with only one person living at the very end. Killer. He does have 5 team kills, but the 19th place finish is only going to get him 6 points overall, which is not what you're looking for.
Very, very pathetic. No way I would have let that happen. No way.
Of course not.
I'm a fantastic shot. A great, great teammate when I want to be. We do have Just for Fun here. Very close to Villains. But it looks like they're throwing some shots over a Trick in the Forsaken Gaming crew. Who would be the team captain for that team? Would that be PP?
Of Forsaken? Yeah. One of the reasons why PP left, to get more of a leadership role. So he joined Forsaken Gaming, because you know that Trick loves to share the spotlight and the power.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Why he left Outcast Alphas, because they wouldn't let him share the spotlight enough.
And so if you look at this villain team that we've seen, as you know, do very, very well with Devour on their reclusive team. Currently, I think if I check my let's see the official standings, I want to talk out my ass. Currently outside the top 17.
Villains.
They are not in the top 17 as of right now. This Villains team.
With
they played both with Devour, and they played.
Is that the same
matches.
Devour?
Yes, from season 1. Yes, it's the same Devour.
I can't.
So they're having a little bit of a slow start themselves, but I'm sure that this Villains team will rebound and be successful. Though I did hear that there was some a little bit of drama, people getting a little frustrated on that team because they're slow start, maybe a little infighting.
Oh no! Oh, are they gonna?
That's just rumor. That's just rumor and innuendo. Nothing official, but I do hear that the Devour is maybe could be on a short leash.
He's on a short. Oh, are they gonna bring in a new general manager or coach or something?
I don't know. We've seen. I mean,
ladies and gentlemen, I am learning to get my broadcast journalist degree. I'm trying to find out as much drama as possible to make things even more interesting.
But if you do remember, Duke, remember that Dodger was on this villain's team, and that they had to make a decision between Devour and Dodger could not get along. They chose to kick Dodger and keep Devour. Maybe they're regretting that decision now. If the attitude or the comments by Devour are getting themselves more and more frustrated, we'll have to see what happens.
Interesting. It's not the first time I heard Dodgers gotten kicked off a team. Oh, I forgot. I shouldn't say that. I know how sensitive he is about it.
Well, I mean, I guess it was kicked off. They just make decisions to go. But I tell you, he does have a good team here. I mean, Samson might be one of the most underrated players we have in this lobby. That's why I chose her to be on my team. Zeno, quality. Dodger might have a lot of faults, but one thing he can do is he can get players around him that are very, very good.
Oh yeah, what's he gonna? I don't know what my fantasy team's numbers. What's he gonna do?
I don't know, but he's been very good at positioning himself with teams that are players that are very good. And look at all these teams. I mean, you have Autobots, you have the last two members of Misfire Ares, you have Metaphor, and you have OUTcast Alpha. If Brownie is dead, how did he die? I don't know. But they're all down there in Milta, kind of all watch each other. I know that this Misfire Ares team is on the QT because they've lost two of their players. Only Elusive and Biscuit are alive, but Biscuit has been really stepping up. One of the really high quality player. So if someone does rush that compound, they're gonna pay for it because he will thirst the shit out of somebody.
Let's look at OUTcast Alpha here. Brownie, they have Brownie, and they also have Sarge. These are two players that were on top 5 teams last season. Brownie successfully coercing Sarge to be part of his team. What's the latest scoop on this team, Pickford?
Well, Avia is a good player. We've seen him before. He's a good player. I don't really know about Planet, but we've seen C-Dub come in and play for OUTcast Alpha. We've seen Bison come in and play for him. We've seen lots of different players because, as you know, they had that fallout with Jay White. And not only did they had to kick Jay White, but pretty much all of the team left with Jay White, including Clown, Mr. Zebra, all those guys. They all have a few different names, but 2 guys from 187 left with them. Pretty much the whole team, and they lost their PMCO spot because I guess it was in Jay White's name. So I'm sure like that. So he had to pretty much develop a team from zilch, and this is what he's been doing. I mean, it's not a coincidence. So that's why they come in here in 8th place when we really saw how dominant OUTcast Alpha was in season 1. I don't think ever falling out of the top 5 throughout the entire first season.
Wow.
And now we got down to 18 teams. This is when it gets so dangerous because everyone's pushing into this new circle, and you don't want to get that 16th place finish at one point. You want to get yourself, even if you're going to have maybe not your best first match, you want to have some points to build on, 5, 6, 7 points to build on. But if you're just building off that 1 point, it's such a large mountain to climb, Duke.
As we look on board with this Misfire team, 0 kills for them.
Yeah, but Misfire team is 0 kills, and so you got if you're not gonna get the kills, if you're only down to 2 players, 0 kills, you're probably not gonna get very many. So you have to try to get the positioning. But now Ghost to be elite, and now Oscar Aurora is getting finished off they were able to finish off unzipped. Aurora Glitchy was able to finish off unzipped to knock them out in 17th place. Who will be knocked out in 16th place? We're going to find out in the next few seconds.
Looks like thirsty for points, trying to gain some ground here on tequila shots. And our first place team, SpaceX Smiley, doing some damage here on this Villains team. Looks like Villains is down to just 2 players here. Devour has been eliminated. Hardly, no talking about him. We talked a good bit about Devour last season. Nothing. Very, very slow start. Is it time for him to retire? Does he have muscle atrophy?
I don't know. I don't think he's that old, but Misfire Zeus knocking out Ghost in the Elite. So now we're down to the multiple points, and now the circle comes in. This is the most difficult part of this game right now. These teams, we have 15 teams, Duke. By the time in the next, how long is for the circle comes in? The next 1 minute and 45 seconds, we'll be down to 8 teams by the time this circle closes. We'll go from 15 to 8 teams in 90 seconds.
Looks like Reclusive here has a nice little view on Thirsty for points in that nice, that tiny little tower there. Throwing some shots through that window. I don't know what he's looking at. Maybe anticipating somebody to peek that window, but doesn't hit anything. Samson taking some shots over here at teams that are outside of the zone. Quack Fu looking to wipe them out. We're down to 14 teams here, 39 people. Now there's 13 teams.
There goes New Hampshire.
It's the great state of New Hampshire. It's okay. It's okay. They'll get it together.
So plenty of time. Plenty of time.
It's 8 weeks. It's 8 weeks.
It's 8 weeks. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
That's right. Samson really doing some work here, trying to hold Quack Fu. Though they do have some vehicles that they could potentially end up using, as a number of other shots.
Casey from P. Yeah, she's holding back herself. She's got 3 kills. The team's already got 10 as a group, so obviously they're putting up some. They're gonna get a big score, not only with finishing but also with their kills.
Also, Villains trying to hold this Misfire team. Throwing some shots into that smoke there, but not hitting anything. Gonna have to throw a new mag into his gun, getting behind the dune buggies there. Now it looks like he's gonna rotate the dune buggy. Reclusive is.
Now teams gotta try to get into the zone. It's going from the 5th zone to the 6th zone. The 5th zone, you can take it, but as soon as it hits the 6th zone, it starts pumping too hard. You cannot survive it fast enough. So you get right now as it's pushing in, you have a few more seconds to get as close as you can. But if you're not in by the time the zone pushes in, you're gonna be in deep trouble.
The Trick has been knocked here. Not entirely sure where Trick has been knocked from. It looks like they're gonna the rest of his team are gonna have to push up over to him. Team for B doing some damage here, trying to get rid of Quack Fu at the edge of the circle. Quatch.
Yep. Just like I said, Duke, we had 15 teams when this circle started. A minute 45 later, we're down to 9. That is all it takes. If you can stay alive for that 2 minutes, it's the difference between getting 2 points and getting 9 points.
Now Quatch able to get a knock here on Dodger. Can he get the finish on Dodger? He's going to heal up. But if he's not careful, he might have gotten pinged for the rest of Dodger's team to find and take him down.
And Samson done too. But it looks like they're going to get picked up with...
And now Zeno is able to get a view there on Quatch and takes him down. Dodger's still bleeding out. Gonna have to hurry up and get to him. The zone is gonna close here in the next 20 seconds.
And now this Misfire Zeus team is trapped by Villains and by the last member of OUTcast Alpha. They've got to get themselves out of here. Either figure out a way to get through this Villains, and because all these teams are gonna die in the 6th zone. It's like Villains and the Planet don't care. They're just gonna keep firing, and just so they can get this team killed.
The zone pushes in as Villains throws some shots over there at Misfires. They're able to drive away unscathed, but if they're not careful, they're going to find themselves in another heated battle, and they do. With Just for Fun, team that's in 4th place currently. Hacks and Jerry, the last two that are up for this team, and they got to push because of zone.
Jerry's dead. He's not going to make it out of there.
Minute 4.
He just got it off. Wow.
Just for Fun, able to push Misfire, take them out, and now we have 4 teams remaining. T for B. Forsaken Gaming. I believe that.
The last player.
Juicy Truny ends up getting taken out by Just for Fun.
But still gets the tequila shots at 4th place finish.
Very important points for tequila shots because of SpaceX going out, one of the first teams to go out in this match.
Exactly. But they do have a 24-point lead over 2nd place right now, which is amazing after only 2 matches, 2 scrims.
Just for Fun with 3 members left. Thirsty for points. Forsaken Gaming. All 4 of their members are left. PP getting a nice little tan up on that roof, trying to throw some shots at Dodger. Sees him, gets him, knocks him, takes him down. It's Just for Fun and T for B are battling it out over there as Dodger goes down and he gets finished by PP. Now Samson also bleeding out like a stuck pig. Smiley able to get over there, maybe get the pickup. Just for Fun, 4 players left. Zeno now knocked. Forsaken Gaming still with 4 of their members left standing. Jonica getting the finish on Zeno. Smiley and Samson have to push in the zone with an open field ahead of them. Smiley going down. Samson trying to run over to the zone and then ends up getting taken down. Just for Fun has to push into the zone but can't. The zone takes them out. Forsaken Gaming walking away with the first leg.
Not only that, and look at this. This is what I like to see, Duke. Is Forsaken Gaming not only getting that 30 points to 1st place, look at these kills spread out. Trick not having to do it all himself. That is the key for Forsaken Gaming to be successful in this, not only in these matches, but in the scrim overall. They get themselves 11 kills, 41 points overall. Just for Fun, a team that's currently was on nobody's radar beforehand, but comes in the team that's currently in 4th place with a 2nd place finish, getting themselves 7 kills. Tasty for P in 3rd place. I mean, though we see these guys, they're in 3rd place, getting a 3rd place finish. Not only that, coming out with 14 kills, tequila shots. Bro, to show that this team is no joke. I don't think I've seen those guys have a bad match. They just have. I mean, they might not win every match, but they never have a really bad match. Always come in the top 10 every single one. They get themselves 6 kills in 4th place. 5th place, Men of 4, the A team or English team with 3 kills. 6th place, Villains get themselves 6th place with 3 kills. 7th place is Misfire Zeus with a total of 9 kills, and in 8th place, OUTcast Alpha with 0 kills, going into from Erangel into the 2nd match at Miramar. And I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. I don't get a true feeling for how this is going to go until we finish both Erangel and Miramar. As you know, the Miramar map is the big boys map. It is a DukeCummings favorite map. It is where the pros go to play.
Yes, it is. Very much my favorite map. Very much. Only people with massive cojones can handle such a map like that.
So, excuse me. As season 2 is getting started, or is on its way, we have myself and Duke. I think we are the only. Are we doing it right from? Are there any other announcers? Was Dickie here right from the season start of season 1, or was just the 2 of us? Was Nikki here right at the beginning?
It was just the two of us, right?
Yeah. Then you had to diversify your portfolio out, having to like meet various rich people and jet set.
I'm up a lot of money this week. Invested quite a bit of money in the stock market. I had 50% returns this week, Pickford.
50% return. Wow.
50% returns. I know the picks. I know what's gonna shoot off. I'm very smart. So just wait. I will have an autobiography coming out very, very soon. Sometime within the next year, within the next 10 years. But I won't share my secrets. I'm just gonna boast about how smart I am.
So I started dabbling in the stock market in 2002, and I have never had a losing year, even in 2008 and 2012. In fact, I've averaged a 5.41% return on average. Some more than others, but I've averaged a 5.41 return, and I've never had a losing year.
I tell you what, 5.4 return, not so bad. But you know what's better? 10 times that amount, which is what I did.
But you're doing it in 1 week. I've done it for 19 years.
19 years.
19 years. I started in 2002.
This is why we have Hacienda del Duke Nation, because of my incredible selections on what is going to bring me plenty of money. So I could, business ventures. We have that's what got you out of the warehouse.
Yep.
Off of the docks.
Under what's his name? Blue Jeans Jerry. I worked for Blue Jeans Jerry for years, and then he had a mysterious accident, and I got put in charge of the warehouse. And then from there, I've diversified out to Pickford's Pest Control and my own movie company. Remember, when Pickford, our movie company, we invented the butt wallet, the butt suitcase.
Butt suitcase, wonderful little suitcase if you're looking to smuggle or just bring a nice little knick-knack to your grand. You could use Pickford's butt suitcase, not his own personal butt suitcase, but
mine's my own. But you get your own butt suitcase and get all sorts of stuff in there. Also, if you're on a totally different subject, if you're in the market, you can go to HyperX.com and their big Valentine's Day sale. We're up to 40% off of a bunch of products. And one thing a lot of stuff. I mean, you're a streamer, Duke. You know all that stuff. A lot of that stuff, I have no idea what it is. Like high-end microphones, equalizers, various buttons so you can press buttons and certain things will happen. I don't know what it is. It's beyond my pay grade. But it says 40% off. Headphones. There's headphones that are normally I would think it was like $300 marked down to $240, and there's headphones normally $70 marked down to $50. So a price point for everybody. Not only that, was wireless. There's a charging station. There's the phone grips. I mean, everything that you've seen, everything in the HyperX product. And I tell you what, one thing I like about HyperX is I'm not as smart like you, Duke. I don't know all this ins and outs of computers, but I know that when I get myself a HyperX product, it's gonna last and it's quality. And that's really all you can ask for, So if you're going out there to buy, if you're a girl, you need to buy something for your boyfriend wants, a set of headphones or whatever. Find out what your price point is, and you get himself HyperX. You know he's not going to be pissed off. He's going to appreciate it.
Speaking of which, we do. We're contractually obligated to show a
video or commercial.
A video. Yeah, we have to do that, right? Yeah,
yes, sir.
That's what they're telling me. We have to do that. So let's go to. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let's go to a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Yeah, claw socks.
That's right. Those made with real silver. I got a pair of those, and they are literally no joke. I mean,
Wait, they're made
so
out of real
sensitive.
silver?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said? They're made out of real silver?
Made with real. I don't know if they're made not 100% real silver, but they're made with real silver, and they are so sensitive, so precise that you just barely move your thumb when your guy spins around 7 times. I mean, you really have to turn down your sensitivity. All these guys were like, "Oh, I have 400 sensitivity on my 8X." You're not gonna have that when you use these things. You're gonna push your weight out because the smallest little movement causes all sorts of movement.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get into the room. Forgot.
As you know, Duke, I have multiple sources, people out there in the gaming world. I just got a message from one of my sources that, Duke, you're wrong. Dodger is not in charge of Tasty for P. It is actually Zio's team. Zio is the IGL and the leader, and it has always been his team, not Dodgers. And in fact, Dodger is pretty bad.
Well, that explains a lot. That's why they're doing as well as they are.
This is just from my sources close to in the gaming community. They're coming to me with this information. I'm just passing it on to you. I can't. Although I know the source, who the source is, I cannot guarantee, I cannot confirm nor deny the validity of the statement.
Like I said, that does explain a lot. It explains quite a bit.
So, I mean, if we Team New Hampshire, I mean, they currently they are not in the top 17 overall teams. After it's only been 2 scrims going to the third. But how long? If you're not only Team New Hampshire, Duke, but any team, how many scrims are you going to play if you're not in the top 10 before you start getting nervous?
It's you can't think like that, Pickford. You can't think like that. You gotta, much like a viper would, you gotta wait on when to strike. Wait for your prey to come to you, and then you can go after them. I have plenty of confidence in this wonderful team that I've picked. I've selected to be the number 1 team at the end of this whole thing. No doubt in my mind. No doubt.
But like a viper, once a viper takes a big meal in, doesn't it go dormant for weeks at a time, not doing anything else, just digesting that one victory?
Okay. The one victory that